So in the last video, I got to around 70% exploration, and today I will actually be finishing this and getting up to 100% on the map. So it won't be a full 100%, but it should be very close to it. And last video I actually forgot one Pyroculus. It's on this island somewhere. So first things first, I'm gonna go grab that real quick, and then I'll see how many I'm missing to actually max out the statue. Because I'm at 33 right now, and I think I'm getting close to getting max level statue. So the island should be just over here, and then it's just up there, as well as.
Show me your moves.
Time rises. Forget it.
So it looks like they have more enemies that spawn after, which is not what I'm looking forward to. Alright, there we go. Definitely need to switch off with this team though. So with this chest, and then actually need to switch back again. There we go. So now I actually have every Pyroculus in the new area, and officially hit 70%. So if I check the statue real quick, I am only missing 6 total. Well, 7 because you get 1 extra. So now I'm gonna actually switch back, and I think I'm just gonna do another part of the quest. I am getting close to being done. As we can see, I only have 2 more sections here, and then these areas here. I'm hoping to at least have this area completed before the Nod Krai trailer, just because there's going to be so much coming out in 6.0, and I do want to make quite a few videos on what's coming out and such. There we go, that is part 2 completed right there. I didn't actually expect it to just end like that, and now we have to just do some time waiting. It just has an auto time. There we go. Let's see. I'm not sure how long this last part's gonna take, but it does it's the end. And then with this quest done, I think we'll get closer to unlocking all the colors for paint, and then I'll be able to do more chests and puzzles. And just with the quest out of the way in general, it'll make exploration a lot nicer. And just like that, we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Also, I'm pretty sure that's Bennett's constellation up in the sky. I'm pretty sure. Everyone was just here a second ago, now everyone's gone. I'm so confused. So does Bennett have a way deeper connection to the lore? I am completely lost. This is like Bennett's area. That's gotta be one of the saddest moments, I think, in the entire game. I'm gonna let it out just because I wasn't talking or anything, and also to avoid spoilers to the few people that haven't played this quest yet. And there we go. That is Act 3 completed. Oh, so I have to wait again. Alright, so I have no clue where I left off just a second ago for you guys, but it is the next day, and I have fully finished the quest here. So it's another 100 primos, and now I just need to get this last 30% on the map. So I'm gonna start on this island, just because it's quite small, and then I'll work my way around this area and such. So I've been exploring this for about 10 minutes now, I think, and I've only gotten 2%. I feel like this island's just about done though. I did some stuff the other day here, and I just did a quick run around and didn't see anything. So I think I'm just gonna move over to this area here, and then over here, because a lot of the chests in this area aren't combat focused. It's just these challenges that you do with these guys to get most of the chests in the area. So I'm definitely an idiot. I spent way too much time trying to figure this out, and I only get 2 chests out of it. I still need to unlock the green and purple color if I want to get this last chest. So disappeared dolls, and then the traces of chroma. So I have no clue how to get these. I'm gonna look it up real quick, and I think I do need to unlock these last 2 colors. So after a quick search, I think I found it. This should be it. There we go. That is the green color unlocked. Just doing these simple puzzles is just making me feel really dumb when I actually figure out the solution. So now I'm gonna head over and try to find where I can unlock this purple color, and then with that we'll get a free luxurious chest. And just like that, we have the quest. I just had to paint on that house over there, which they just removed in the cutscene, but hopefully this quest doesn't take too long. Once we have this, I'll have the purple color, and then every puzzle I should be able to do, if you can even call them puzzles. Now that I've used this new time change, when you have to change it for the quest, it's actually kind of nice. Like, it only saves a few seconds, but these small quality of life changes that Genshin adds mean so little, but they also feel like they do so much. Then despite that, they refuse to add proper loadouts for artifacts. Oh no, we have one of these. I honestly have no clue what goes on with these, but you just can click through and it just works eventually. So just with a little bit of clicking through, just guessing on everything, I made it through, and a little bit of combat later, and I now have the purple color unlocked. But it looks like I still have to do more to this quest. Alright, there we go. 40 Primo Gems plus 10 from here, and another 5 here. So I'm gonna go head over here, finally finish up the statue. There we go, another achievement, another chest, and with all of that, I've only gained 4%. Can level up the tablet again, so now level 43. See, I'm getting close to max level. You get this cool banner at 48, but these last few levels are definitely going to be the most difficult. I have level 45 or something in Inazuma, but my exploration is almost done, well, except for Watatsumi and Mia. Alright, next up I'm gonna head over here. There should be a few chests around here, I'm guessing. Alright, so I just got tricked by a cardboard cutout, and they just blew themselves up. Alright, well, free precious chest. So it's been about 30 minutes now, and I've only gained 5%. So if we continue even at this rate, even though the last percent will obviously be harder, this is going to take hours to get to 100%. So what I might do is, just because this is only 80% and I do have the entire main quest completed, I might just stick with 80%. I really don't want to, but this is areas taking a lot longer than any other area that I have 100%. There we go, that's another achievement. Yeah, there's somehow 60 more chests in this area, and then also more of these. I have no clue where I'm supposed to find these. Alright, so these photo spots are where you get these. So I already have 2 done, and I only need 3 more. We can go to this one next, in Wavy Bay. Number 3, a free chest. Also a world quest over here, so I will complete that. I'm hoping this quest ends soon. It hasn't been that long. This is the 3rd trial, and the quest doesn't really seem to make any sense. We're just doing a bunch of random stuff with this, I don't know what to call them, like blob thing. So that's all 3 trials done, and I think the rest is just like watching the finals of whatever they're gonna do. Alright, there we go. Another 40 primos, another precious. So just a bunch of random quests. They do some like Fortnite dances, and then it's over. 77% as well. Now I'm going to move on to the final 2 spots here. This one should be easy to find, and then we'll do the last one over at the small island. That's number 4, and then now it's just this last one. I think I was on the wrong side. I cannot actually find the spot on the map. I'm gonna do one last look though. I'm gonna look from this way maybe, or from right here it is, and number 5, and another 60 primos. So I have all 5 of these, and then all 7 of these. And now I'm at 78%. So I'm gonna go around the map and see if I can get 2 more percent so I can get the last Primo Gem exploration reward. And we'll see how many Primos that gets me. I started part 1 with 1300 and now I'm at 2700. Keep in mind that I did do dailies, so I do have a little extra than I should, but it won't be like that much more. That's 79%. Just need 1 more. Hopefully I can do that soon. This is taking very long. And a lot of these mini things you have to do on in this area don't even give chests. It just gives the these little Mora chests. So no primos, but they still do count for exploration. And there we go. Finally hit 80%. You can go over to the events tab and claim 400 primo gems. There we go. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do in this area. I have 50 more sigils, so I can actually go level up 1 more time. And that will give us 1 acquaint fate. I'll see what my pity is on standard banner. Right, there we go. Claim that. And let's check pity. I think I actually do get a 4-star here. Let's see what we get. And a Yoon Jin Khan. I think C6 is good with Yoimiya and maybe a couple others. But that is only C2. It does buff normal attack damage, but the attack speed is a big thing, I'm pretty sure. That is gonna wrap it up. Let me do a primo count. 3196, basically 3200. And I started with 1300 from the last video. So around 1900 primos, which I think is actually pretty good for just 1 area. And if you actually did the event, it would be around 3000 primos. So you do get quite a bit from this area. And then sigils would give you a few more, so maybe 3250. So Natlan is by far the best region to get primos in. And so now that I've basically completed most of Natlan, I just need a couple oculi and a few sigils. I'm pretty much set. Now I just need to prep for Nod Krai. The live stream is in 2 days as of the date that I'm recording this. So we'll have to see what drops in the live stream, and I will be making a few videos just off the live stream, the information we get, and then I'll be prepping for Nod Krai. And I think I will pull for Lauma, which is coming in 6.0. We'll have to see. And then also something else I will be starting at the start of 6.0. Yeah, so that's going to wrap it up for today. And I will see you guys in the next one.